Hey plant fam, so I picked up this plant the other day from the big box store because, I mean, it's gorgeous, right? But unfortunately, I think this medium is doing this plant dirty. So I need to get her out and get her into something better, because no matter what I do to her, these browning tips, even at 60% humidity in my house, great bright indirect light, she is not happy. So I know it's got to be what she's in. So let's do this. Oh, it's so sad. She was full of so much snow queen in here that fell off because it was nasty. So those of you that are new plant parents, sometimes y'all are hard on yourself because it's not your fault that the plant unalives itself or goes south so quickly. It's actually what you got. So it's usually the medium, or they were already having root rot, or something else was going on that probably was out of your control. If the foliage isn't right, it's your roots. There's something going on with your roots. Either they're like in a medium that's not holding water that's needed, or there's a nutrient lockout because of what was previously used and what you're adding is not being absorbed. There's so many different reasons. So you just kind of have to start off fresh sometimes. I do not water my plants before I do this process, just because I find that whenever it's a drier medium, it breaks up a little bit easier and falls off of the root system. So some people like to water before. I personally find everything just kind of falls apart a little bit easier when it's dry. Okay, now that I have it all broken apart, it is time to put this baby back together in here and try to make it look like it did before. So I use a chunky sphagnum moss mix with chunky sphagnum, ground sphagnum, and then perlite. And I also add in large perlite for some extra chunk in there. I also put systemic granules in here to help with pest prevention. So I'm gonna put a little medium in the bottom to help me stabilize getting this baby put back together. Another important note, I do make sure my medium is pre-hydrated to ensure it's not gonna be hydrophobic, meaning it's not gonna push water into the least path of resistance. It's gonna actually absorb the water in the future when I water it. And I'm gonna shimmy shake this in. And what I mean by a shimmy shake, literally. All right, so now that all the roots are covered, I'm gonna give her a nice soak, and she'll be one happy baby. Happy planting.